Hi there guys, and welcome back to another progress video. So Invention came out about a month ago, as many of you I'm sure know, and due to the fact that I was late coming back from holiday, so I didn't really start Invention until about a week after release, and I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do it. Lots of things changed in the first couple of days, so I missed all that hype, which to be honest, I'm fairly glad that I did. Most people made a loss of a lot of money trying to make gizmos, and then they changed it to augmenting being the way that you train Invention. Now, when I came back, I thought to myself, do I really want to grind Aerits for quite a few hours? Not really. It's not really something that I find particularly interesting, and so I thought, why not go to Godwars, do some of the pets for Insane Final Boss, which I've now decided to at least make a start on grinding for some pets, as well as get some invention gains at the same time. This basically came from the fact that I have a fair few pets already, some of the more annoying ones, obviously Vit being the most annoying, or longest to get, that is. And why not try and get some of the Godwars ones, along with making a bit of GP whilst doing my invention, or at least trying to break even, and see how it goes. So before I start, I already have Armadyl Pet. I got that quite a long time ago, whilst helping another friend of mine go for his Insane Final Boss. So I thought, why not start at Bandos? I don't really have much KC. I started with around 150 normal mode KC and about 50 hard mode, so pretty much nothing. And if I go dry, well, at least I get some good combat XP as well as invention XP in normal mode, and hopefully some drops as well. So starting off then, 36 mil XP, which is 99 invention, because it's an elite skill, not a normal skill. I knew would take quite a while, and that because Bandos is 1 in 5,000 and I was doing normal mode, I thought this would take a while anyway, so I ended up actually getting max or 99 invention, as you can see here, before getting any pets. However, not long after maxing and having access to the max guild and the portal again, which is really nice, and it's surprising how much you actually miss it, I managed to pick up my Bandos pet at 1,962 normal mode kills and 116 hard mode, and I got it in normal mode. And my total loot of Bandos, I actually got fairly lucky and managed to get quite a few drops, but I managed to get about 70 mils worth of tassets, chest plates, which make up the majority of it, and then some hilts and some war shields, which I seem to get so many more of those than anything else. Having started then at Bandos and pretty much no KC, I then moved on to Sarah, and well, I had quite a lot of Sarah normal mode. I had 1,000 normal mode Sarah kills before having just done some generally, and then I had about 450 in hard mode, having helped a few other friends with their IFB Rex, etc. as well. And so, very luckily, when I went to Sarah an hour after I left Bandos and had a bit of a break, I got the pet within my first hour, which was pretty insane. Now, my recorder actually, the clip, I don't know what happened to it, but basically it didn't save properly and it corrupted, so I don't actually have the file, but there's a screenshot as you can see here. So in terms of actual money making from Sarah whilst getting my pet was pretty much non-existent, about 300k from one murmur. Now this meant that I actually had the Sarah pet at 350 hard mode kills and 1,165 normal mode kills, and I got it in normal mode. So moving on to my last and final Godwars pet, Zami. Now again, I'd done a fair bit of hard mode. I think I had around 500 hard mode Zami kills before I started this, but pretty much no normal mode. And due to it being close to the weekend and then over the weekend, I had a lot more time to grind out Zami. So from Friday to today, which is now Tuesday, I spent most of my time at Zami, either in soloing normal mode, so I got up to 850 normal modes, and then I've got 1,185 hard mode, at which point I managed to get the pet today, just before the Virago week changes to Scopulus, which is really nice because I'm quite looking forward to having a little bit of a break from grinding pets and getting some one-drops at Virago, especially doing some Virago trios, as Scopulus is one of the best weeks to do trios on. Now quickly, before I move on, would I suggest doing Invention like this? Well, yes, I find it a lot more interesting than grinding Aerits. Yes, okay, if you want to just get Invention XP, Aerits is still, with a cannon, is definitely the best XP. However, in terms of mixed goals, I guess I would say, wanting to get some pets, a bit of combat XP, as well as doing Invention at a more interesting and less AFK manner, then yes, I think it was is a pretty good decision. I'd also like to quickly mention the fact that I received over 40 effigies whilst doing this many hours at Godwars, so if you are after effigies, it's definitely the best place to get them. Okay, so what's next? Well, aside from it being Scrupulous week at Virago, and the fact that I'll probably have a small break from grinding out pets, I will then move on to DKs. This is mainly because of the fact that it's another set of 3, and another good way to get a couple more down, as well as being probably the best next best Invention XP in terms of the pets that I've got to do. The other fact is that it's fairly quick. It's over 200, or it's around 200 kills an hour, and I think it'll be a little bit more enjoyable than some of the other pets as well. So, in other news, what else have I been up to? I have played quite a few hours, and Godwars pet hunting isn't the only thing I spent my time doing this week. It has been Rock Week at Virago, so I've really enjoyed doing 5 and 7 man records, and the competition's really good at the moment, and there's about 4 different teams going for various different records, so that's really fun. We managed to get a few good times in a 7 man, including a 5:58 at hard mode Virago, which is, yeah, that was really good. And then I also moved on and did some Yaka records and got a personal best of 5:18, which isn't quite the global record, but the team managed to get the global record by 1 tick. It was faster than 1 tick than the previous kill, with a 5-minute flat kill. Also, whilst doing records and a couple of other raids, I finally managed to break my huge dried streak with getting armor at raids, and I managed to get back-to-back helms, which was so good to get, especially as I've had so many codexes. I also managed to get a codex after that, so it was a back-to-back-to-back, which was pretty cool. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Huge amount of progress, especially for box pets and hunt to IFB. So do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Also, with double XP weekend coming up, do let me know what you guys are going to be doing. I'm going to be doing summoning, pretty much the only thing I plan to do. Other than that, I'll probably just do pretty much normal scaping and just get some extra combat XP. Bye for now, and good luck on your PVM trips.